There will be no face-to-face classes and sessions until we are assured of the safety of our children and our teachers.
The 2021 Philippine Education Conference has adopted the theme, Reimagining Schools and Learning Beyond COVID-19. As we are in the middle of a pandemic, we actually are imagining that in the future, we'll have to make sure that we build back better, which means that we're able to come up with interventions that will allow us to be disaster-proof, disruption-proof, more agile, more resilient. And that is what we hope, these conversations in the PhilEd conference will try to address.
We would like to assure our private school association partners na ang inyo pong kagawaran ng edukasyon ay nandito po talaga para po tutukan ang ating mga pangangailangan.
In the Philippines, it is time that we chart our own destiny, especially with respect to education.
Reimagining Philippine education is directing parents and students in terms of accessing sites in the internet that can be useful for them.
If we had the choice, how do we respond urgently to all the problems before us? My real advocacy is let's focus all of our energies, budget, and efforts on struggling schools and struggling students. Then maybe in the next 3-4 years, we could do something that's really practical and really make a dent on the problems that are before us.
We are definitely not thinkers first. We may pride ourselves in thinking that we are, critical thinkers. But even though we've learned critical thinking skills, I think we need to realize that even deeper than that is that we are emotional reactors.
The government has the obligation to ensure that teachers live in dignity and provide them opportunities to improve their expertise because they are the heart and soul of the educational system.
While skills would be very important now, there'd be a role for professionals that have been trained in college for professional degrees. That won't go away.
So this shows us how important teachers are. We have the professional standards so that teachers are supported because teachers are critical to the success of any educational reforms.
But we believe in the PhilEd system and that through it, we can develop our human resources to have the competencies and qualifications that will lead to gainful employment and gainful self-employment.
This is not just a crisis, but an opportunity to reimagine education. We want to be able to build a system that is equitable, where you have learning opportunities not just in schools, but also in the homes, across different communities. These educational systems need to be effective, where teachers and schools are equipped to support each student at the level that he or she needs.
We need to enhance the quality of education and training, promote non-formal and informal education, likewise transform and expand skills acquisition for the world of work, and provide alternative learning opportunities to vulnerable learners. So it's very inclusive, and we as educators, we need to have the ability to shape leaders of the future in the best way for society to build positive and inspired future generations.
We are genuine educators through and through, having honed this desire to continuously learn, for we know that it is in learning that we can respond and adapt for the future.
Now, what exactly the new normal will be is yet to be determined. Others, in fact, prefer to consider, instead of new normal, what is called new
possibilities. We know that our responsibility is not just to deliver, but to continue to deliver with quality.
Reimagining education beyond the COVID-19 pandemic, that as private education institutions, we are in this together.
Our children are worth all our efforts at reimagining how schools and learning should be beyond COVID-19. Therefore, despite all the challenges and difficulties, we cannot give up on our children.